Hi friends, you all are here with third video in the video series on building an e-commerce web application. So in this video, we are going to talk about how I built the sign-in process for this. Let's go to the video. So this is my sign-in page. I have added text fields, a remember me option, a forward password option and two buttons. When signing, the input is the user email and user password. Now let's go to my Visual Studio. Let's see how I have made this. Let's talk about validation and how I built the backend for this. This is the sign-in part of my index.php, and that is where my sign-in starts. As we talked about in the previous video, the sign in and sign up pages are on the same page alternating. Here is how I have added the sign in text. So this is how I have prepared to show the error message. You can see it when you go further down. This is how I have prepared to get the user email. You can see it here. I have added a placeholder here like this. We can display it. So this is how I get the user password that I have added. I have also added a placeholder there. So we can see that it is displayed as well. And there is the remember me option. I have added a checkbox to it. So you can check it below here. And we can check the forward password option right there. The two buttons I have added there. This is how I have added the sign button, and this is how I have added the new to eShop button. This is how I have designed it. Here you can see cookies part. That is the remember me option and the relevant code. I will talk about this in a separate video. Now let's see the JavaScript code related to signing. You can see the code related to my JavaScript here. You can see the code related to sign in here. I have created the other code related to that. We have stored the user email and user password in a variable. Here we can see that I am appending the data from to form. Appending the data to a form. This is the form that I have sent to our sign-in process.php. Now let's go to my sign-in process. This is my sign-in process. This is how I have made it. The data coming from the post method in JavaScript is stored in variables like this. This is what it looks like. Also, you can see that we have included connection.php in sign-in process.php. Also, you can see here that I have used a select query and using it. We are checking if the user table contains the email and password that the user added. Also, here we can see the validation that I have added. If the user clicks to sign in without adding an email address, it will display to them, please enter your email address. That is how I designed this. Also, there is a validation related to the password here. If the user clicks the sign in button without adding the password, it will display to the user as follows. Please enter your password. That's how I designed this. If you do these things correctly, an alert will be displayed to the user saying login successful, and the user will be taken to home.php. This is how I designed it. Now let's see how it works. This is the sign in page. Let's sign up first. I won't talk about this in this video. I talked about it in a previous video. Let's add this data like this. After filling this out, let's click the sign up button. Now let's go to our sign in page. If I click the button without adding the user email, I can see it like this as I said before. I think you remember it. So let's add the email. Now if I click the sign in button, I can see it like this as I said before. Let's add the password right now. So now let's see. Now let's add the user email and user password and click the button. Now we can see the alert, and now it will take us to the home page. This is how I designed this sign in page. So thank you for